How about now? Oh, there we are. Hi. Hey, guys. My double. My fill-in. For any action shots. Good Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom. Hi, everybody. As always.
1, 2. Lie.
Lie to you too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good Shabbos. Let's begin. Let's go right into our music this evening. Oh, I was feeling like something was missing. Oh my goodness, how did I not?
The season is here. Richie is stuck in traffic in Aventura.
Oh, okay. All right.
He called me a half hour ago. He
it's
said,
okay. We shall overcome. I believe in us.
So now, I'm going to need your help. Richie will be here at some time, God willing, right? All right, let's see, what Nigun can we sing? We'll sing one of my, you know what? This week is the 28th anniversary of the passing, the yahrzeit of Shlomo Carlebach, who wrote a lot of great songs. And he wrote this one, all right? Which I like to sing, so we can all sing it. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. 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 La 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 la. Now you can join in. Let's go. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la.
Well, that was awful. Moving on. Dodie and Bob, if you would come join us for our Candles and Kiddush, that would be fantastic. We're on page 120. Oh, yeah, they're both hot. Whatever you'd like to choose.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Okay, you go that one.
Let's read together on the top of page 124, the first paragraph.
I got that. Here, I got you. Hold on.
So, as I was saying, thank you, Rabbi.
Oh, you're welcome.
Let's read together the first paragraph on page 124. Or as our rabbi would say, page 124. We enter this sanctuary to welcome Shabbat. Within these walls, we sit surrounded by numberless generations. Our ancestors built the synagogue as a visible sign of God's presence in their midst. Throughout our long history and our endless wanderings, it has endured, a beacon of truth, love, and justice for all humanity. Its presence guided our ancestors to the lives of righteousness, holding up to them a vision of their truest selves. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Asher Kiddishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
You go here. Do you just want to grab it with your hand? I got you.
And let's continue.
Yeah. You gotta. Yeah.
Let's continue on page 124.
But can we continue
the bottom,
with one?
And let's say together to get in the mood. Not that we need to get in the mood, but we'll get in a better mood. The bottom of page 124 together. May the door of this synagogue be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for friendship. May it welcome all who have had cares to unburden, thanks to express, hopes to nurture. May the door of this synagogue be narrow enough to shut out pettiness and pride, envy and enmity. May its threshold be no stumbling block to young or straying feet. May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness. May this synagogue be, for all who enter, the doorway to a richer and most meaningful life.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon inchilanu zikaron lemahaseh v'reishit ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh zecher letziyat Mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta v'yotanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha v'yava uveratzon in katanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat. Amen. L'chaim tovim.
L'chaim tovim. L'chaim
You know
tovim.
what?
And if you don't know what that means, l'chaim tovim, l'chaim, to life. But when we say l'chaim tovim, we wish to a good life. L'chaim tovim. All right, Cantor.
Bob, we're glad you're up and walking. It's a miracle. Really, he was in an accident last week, and look at him, he's in great shape. Right? So we're glad you're here, Bob. You know what, something? I've said this before. It's, when I sing that traditional melody, every time I get to the part, Ivanu v'acharta v'yotan, I hear my dad singing it from many, many years ago. Isn't that something? My dad passed on when I was in college. That was a while ago. So I hear him. All right, Rich. Hine matov.
As long as you hear him and you don't see him.
I do see him in my mind, in my heart. I always see him every day.
All right, that was my attempt at humor. I'll stop.
I see him every single day. Yeah. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. All right, we do three melodies here. All right, that's it. Hine, hine, hine. Ma tov u'ma na'im. Shevet achim gam yachad. Hine, hine, hine. Ma tov u'ma na'im. Shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'ma na'im. Shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'ma na'im. Shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'ma na'im. Shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'ma na'im. Shevet achim gam yachad. All right, a little different tonight. Okay. You never know what Richie's going to do. Okay. All right, let's go right down the page. Page 128. Beautiful song. Ma yafeh hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafeh, how beautiful. Hayom, today. How beautiful today is. Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafeh hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafeh hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafeh hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafeh hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Page 129, we will sing the beautiful song, 2 songs from the bottom. Ki Eshmera Shabbat. Remember that one, Rich? Yeah. Moshe, this is for you. This is from the Jews of Baghdad. Our friend is from Baghdad. Ki Eshmera Shabbat El Yishmereni. Ki Eshmera Shabbat El Yishmereni. Oti le'ol me'ad beino u'beinim. Oti le'ol me'ad beino u'beini. Ki eshmera Shabbat El Yishmereni. Ki eshmera Shabbat El Yishmereni. Oti le'ol me'ad beino u'beini. Oti le'ol me'ad beino u'beini. Play a little, Rich. I think we should have some dancing girls up here. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Better watch what I say. Isn't that a pretty melody? Oh. Ki eshmera Shabbat El Yishmereni. Ki eshmera Shabbat El Yishmereni. Oti le'ol me'ad beino u'beini. Oti le'ol me'ad beino u'beini. 130, Psalm 95, Lachuna Ranana. Lekuneranina, 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 Ladonai. Lekuneranina, 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 Ladonai. Nadria, Nadria, Litzor Yishenu, Nikad Mafanav Betoda. Nadria, Nadria, Litzor Yishenu, Bizmirot Nadria Lo. Lekuneranina, 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 Ladonai. Lekuneranina, 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 Ladonai. Page 138, Lachadodi, ay. Rabbi, I told you a few weeks ago.
Ay. Say that every morning.
In my music book, this is titled Houston Lachadodi.
Houston Lachadodi.
Because I heard it from a cantor who used to sing in Houston. Now he's up in Michigan. Cantor Propus. Do you know him, Wendy? Yeah. Great cantor. Okay. This is for you.
Said, I know his
Houston.
son. Of course they do.
So this is the Houston Lachadodi. Ay, lechadodi. Ay, likrat ka. Ay, dinei Shabbat. Ay, nikabla. Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad. Ishme'anu el ha-meyuchad. Adonai echad u'shemo echad. L'shemo tiferet v'letehila. Ay, lechadodi. Ay, likrat kala. Ay, b'nei Shabbat. Ay, nikabla. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha. Ki hi mekor habracha. Merosh mikedem nesucha. Sof maaseh b'makshava techila. Ay, lechadodi. Ay, likrat kalam. Ay, b'nei Shabbat. Ay, nikabla. Hitoreri, kiva orech kumiori. Uri, shir daberi. Kavod Adonai, alaich nigla. Ay, lechadodi. Ay, likrat kala. Ay, b'nei Shabbat. Ay, nikabla. Boi v'shalom ateret bala. Gam b'simcha u'v'tzola. Tov emunei am segula. Boi chala. Ay, lechadodi. Ay, likrat kala. Ay, b'nei Shabbat. Ay, nikabla. Ay, lechadodi. Ay, Kalam. Ay, 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 Pnei Shabbat. Ay, 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 Nekabla. Okay, page 140, everybody. Psalm for Shabbat, Psalm 92. We'll go down 11 lines. We'll sing that beautiful melody from Magadlu. Magadlu. The translation for this line is in the middle of the page. How great are your works, Adonai. How very subtle your designs. This is a beautiful melody. Magadlu. Mahasechaya. Me'odam kumakshivoteka. Magadlu. Mahasechaya. Me'odam kumakshivoteka. Mahasechaya Me'odam kumakshivoteka. Magadlu Mahasechaya Me'odam kumakshivoteka. Page 144, the Kaddish. Yitkadav, Yitkadash, Shemei Rabba. Biamadi Barakinute, Biamlik Malkunte. Bekayekon, Uvyomekon, Uvkayedeko Beit Yisrael. Bagala, Bagala, Uvizman Kadri Vimeru. Yehesh me Rabba Mevarak, Leolam Olam Me'amaya. Yitbarak, Vishtabak, Vitbahar, Vitromam, Vitnase, Vitadar, Vitale, Vitala, Shemei de Kunisha, Richu, Le'ela min Koberkata, Vishirata, Tushperkata, Benekemata, Damiran Biama Vimeru. Amen. We rise for the Baruch Hu.
Page 146.
Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Barechu et Adonai HaMevorach. Barechu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai.
Please.
Yai lai 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 lai.
Page 149, the bottom of the page. This is an hour of change. Within it we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly, on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? Baruch atah Adonai Hama'ariv Aravim. Page 150. Everlasting love you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai, our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael. Page 152 as we rise for the Shema.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
Please be seated. We continue on the bottom of page 154. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Take to heart these instructions with which I charge you this day. Impress them upon your children. Recite them when you stay at home and when you are away, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign on your hand and let them serve as a symbol on your forehead. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Thus you shall remember to observe all my commandments and to be holy to your God. I am Adonai your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am Adonai your God. Adonai Elohechem Emet.
Okay.
Page 158, Mi Chamocha.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osef ele, nora tehilot osef ele. Malchutecha ra'uvanecha, pokea yam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, ze Elianu ve'amru, ze Elianu ve'amru, Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed. Mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osef ele, nora tehilot osef ele.
Page 161, the bottom of the page. Give us a place to rest, Adonai our God. Bring us into shelter in the soft, long evening shadows of your truth. For with you are true protection and safety, and in your presence are acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace, over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours. Baruch atah Adonai, haparei sukat shalom aleinu v'lakol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. So tonight, we actually don't have any children. And I was thinking maybe we could do a different tune.
I was thinking the same thing.
I was thinking, listen, we love kids. I love Vishamru, but I will do Vishamru. I do it in the morning when I wake up just to stretch out every single day, just to practice. But there are other melodies.
We're going to do one by Shlomo Kalman. Because it's his yahrzeit this week. You know this one, Rich. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael. Richie's the greatest.
Bob knows it. He's singing.
Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש.
That was like way in the other direction.
Well, got to switch it up once in a while.
You really do. Page 164. Can we Yain and I a little before we?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, great.
No.
We rise, page 164, the Amidah.
My apologies to Bob.
Why?
He doesn't like this melody.
one?
And I'm here to please my audience.
We should stop right now. I'm kidding. No. We're not. I'm not. I like you, but...
It'll grow on you, Bob. Adonai Svatai Tiftach Ufi Yagid Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha Adonai Sfatai Tiftach Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha Adonai Sfatai Tiftach Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Konei HaKol, V'zocher Chastei Avot v'Imahot, U'mevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, L'ma'an Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer Moshiach Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, V'ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mekayei Metim, Atah Rab Lehoshia, Mashiv Haruach, Morid HaGashem, Mekakel Chaim Bechesed, Mechayei Metim Berachamim Rabim, Tzomech Noflim V'Rofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayim Emunato, Lishenei Ahavad, Mikamo Kaba Givurot, Umito Melach, Melech Meimit Umekayeh, Umatzmiak Yeshua, Bene'emanat Al-Hakayot Metim, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekayei HaMetim. Atah Kadosh, V'Shimcha Kadosh, Kadoshim B'chol Yom, Yehalalu Chasela, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God.
Please be seated. The top of page 173. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. The top of page 177. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more, we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai Hatov Shimcha Al Na'eh Lechodot. Page 179, the top of the page. Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country as a safeguard of peace, its advocate amongst the nations. May contentment reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among all the inhabitants of every land. Plant virtue in every soul, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Praised are you, Eternal One, who blesses our people with peace. Baruch atah Adonai hamvarech et amo Yisrael b'shalom.
Okay, page 178. I had a request tonight for the old Shalom Rav. I hope I remember it. I take requests. All right, Rich, remember that one?
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like Debbie Friedman or something like that.
No, not Debbie Friedman.
Is it not?
Come on, Barbara. Who wrote it? Bing, 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 bing. You get the grand prize.
You get to listen to Shalom Rav. That's the prize.
Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Ki ata melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki ata melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom rav Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Shalom rav Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. V'tov beinecha levarech et amcha Yisrael b'chol heit u'b'chol sha'ah b'shlomecha. Shalom rav Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Shalom rav Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Tasim leolam.
We're going to switch it up, actually, tonight, and we're going to move to the Misha Berach, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Page 371. And this week, we're thinking of James Cardone, Diane Finley, Barbara and Joel Slackman, Brenda Osteen, Linda Coslin, Stanley Leskin, and Dawn Zasloff. If there are names you'd like to add to this list, please feel free to do so. It's my hand or my eyes meet yours, whichever is first. One second, Don. Sorry? Yes.
Yep, we're going to say a prayer tonight for Frank Provder, for Dave Armstrong, Mike Gukas, our friend Paula, she's healing, Paula Steinberg, Howard Steinberg, and Barbara Silver. Anyone else? I know she's here, but I want to say a prayer for her. Okay. Anyone else? No? Okay, 371 in the middle, everybody. Middle of the page. Misheberak avotenu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberak imotenu mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. And our friend Stanley, I don't know if you heard it, we did say a Misha Barak for you. Okay. Our friend Stanley Leskin.
Okay. Before our words of Torah tonight, since we're already in a celebratory mood, I would like to maybe announce some of our anniversaries and birthdays. Happy birthday to Lorena Mukamal, Yoav Barnavan, Mark Schultz, Gil Mallinson, Heather Needleman, Russer Shasher, Guy Issam, Francis Hausman. And happy birthday to Jordan Leota. And happy anniversary to Paula and Howard, Jerry and Charles, and certainly Barbie and Jimmy. Happy anniversary, y'all. Okay. Great. I feel like it was helpful to do that before, because every time I go and speak words of Torah, I'm always thinking about like the names and the Mishaberach. So I wanted to get it done before tonight, so I can give you my full attention and focus. So Shabbat Shalom. It is so lovely to see a few people who haven't seen in a while, but I just want to say good Shabbos to you all. So this week, I've been thinking about what it means to find a good partner. So as most of you know, I have a fiance. Her name is Wendy, and she's really fantastic. However, there was a time before Wendy. There was a lot of time before my fiance. In fact, my Shabbat evenings in Macon, Georgia, were spent alone, and it wasn't great. As most of you know, right, when you go home from Shabbat, it's you're coming off of a high. We're here, we're together, right? And Shabbat is really supposed to be a time for togetherness. However, I didn't have a Wendy. I didn't have a partner. I was alone. And as we understand that being alone, it just doesn't feel right. There's something about it that we can't quite explain, but we know that something is missing. We're missing a partner. We're missing a partner not just to console us, not just to evade the loneliness, looking for a partner to do something. And it has only been recently that I've understood what that's like to find someone to complement. And that has actually taken a huge piece of how now I understand Torah, how I understand God, and certainly how I understand our portion this week. So where we find ourselves is with Abraham. And there's a really good reason why I bring up partnership. Is because what we find with Abraham, well, we didn't find in our other two candidates, namely Noah, right? Noah, not that good of a partner for God. Yeah, he built an ark, but then he got drunk and it got messy. And what about Adam? We're going to go back all the way back to Adam. Well, Adam was okay, but I'm not sure Adam was all the way there, if you know what I mean. Maybe Eve. Eve was good, right? Even God probably got along fantastically. Right? And then we find ourselves really without anyone. Right? God is a little bit lonely person, if one could say that. Because what it means to create the world, at least for me, I'm kind of a co-creationist, all right? That's my theology. I believe that, yes, God creates the world. However, we, being the product of God, we also help create the world too. That it's a joint partnership, that what I do in the world is certainly complemented by God, and what God does in the world is hopefully complemented by what I do, right? That's how I think things get made, at least for me. That's my theology, that it takes God and humans, that we are partners together. And with Abraham, we find a really, really, really good partner. And there's a few good reasons why we know that Abraham is a good partner. Namely, the blessing piece. God says to Abraham, not only will I bless you, not only will you have a great and mighty nation, but people will bless themselves through your name. That you, Abraham, exist not only in relation to me, but you will in relation to the rest of the Jews that will exist. That it's important for you to be a good partner, because when people bless, they're going to do it through you, not just me. Not just God. It actually takes some of the responsibility off God and puts it on to Abraham. It also gives us as people the right to say, what is a blessing? Right? We ask that question. However, we also know that the blessings can come from other humans. They don't have to just come from God. And so I've been thinking a lot about what it means to be a good partner. thinking a lot about what it means that if someone were to say and put your name on the line like you did Abraham, what would it mean to stand up and be such a good partner that people could put your name on it? Our names used to mean something in some context. When we say, I swear by so-and-so, they have me, that used to mean something. It means that your character stood for itself. As we go into Shabbat, as we're already in, and explore the downtime that we're in, and be thankful for it, I want you all to think about this week of what it means to be a good partner for God, to be a good partner for the people around you like Abraham was for Sarah, because just like God trusted Abraham, that Abraham was going to do what Abraham was going to do. Unless we trust people and give people also around us the power to create with us, well, then we'll be alone forever, and that's not any fun at all, trust me. Shabbat Shalom to you all. Good Shabbos. We're a really lively crew tonight. I can see that. I think the hour off the clock changed gears. Page 586.
And we rise for the Aleinu.
We rise.
Aleinu l'shabayach l'adon hakol, l'ateit gedula liyotzeh bereshit, shelo asanu kigoyei haratzot, velo samanu kamishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, va'anaknu korim ומשתקבים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה Ushemo Echad.
Please remain standing. We turn now to page 598. We honor those who have gone from our earth and passed on to life eternal. Those in Shloshim this week are Natalie Silverstone, Franklin Friedholtz, and Dorothy Gukas. Also, we remember and recall the 6 million who perished in the Holocaust, as well as Hannah Bedane, Harry Bierman, Jenny Brill, Samuel Bernstein, Martha Feldman, Jesse Fine, Carl Firestone, Esther Fox, Martha Friedman, Martin Friedman, Sarah Gelfenbein, Schlem Gelfenbein, Henry Goldberg, Rick Green, Henry Grossman, Edward Gross, Irving Gruen, Theo Gullen, Leo Handelman, Victor Hendler, Miriam Karp, Florence Lebensberger, Hope Lichtblau, Margaret London, Barbara Mayer, Barry Meyerson, Julius Oshlag, Sadie Peters, Ida Prager, Sarah Sadlowski, Benjamin Siegel, Lillian Sultan, Morris Stave, Ruth Steinberg, Sarah Viner, Florence Wheel. If there are names you'd like to add to this list, please feel free to do so as my eyes and my hand meet yours.
And I'd like to add Shlomo Karlbach. It says your site. Okay, everybody. Page 598. Okay?
Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabba, ve'alma divrach irutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon u'yomechon chayei
Beit Yisrael.
Ba'galav v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabba m'varach le'olam olmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal shemei d'kudusha b'richu le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata dush b'chata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'yamru amen Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen Oseh shalom v'imromav Hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Zichronam livracha, may all their memories certainly be for a blessing. Please, Sharon, take it away.
Thank you. Thank you, Rabbi. Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat
We were
shalom.
thinking we wouldn't have that many people here tonight because it's Veterans Day. And we have a really nice crowd here and a nice crowd at home. So welcome all of you. Happy to have you joining us. Thank you, Rabbi and Cantor. And thank you, Richie, for making it here. You didn't miss too much. You got here in time. And David's upstairs making it possible for everyone at home to see. So thank you, David. I want to tell everybody, I want to remind everybody that a few weeks ago I was able to say that the Cupboard Food Pantry had let us know that our High Holy Days drive had brought them over 700 pounds of food. I got a second note this past week, letting me know that that donation, they put a cash value on of over $1,550.
Wow.
So every can, every box, every bag, no matter how much, how little we bring, it makes a difference. And so thank you to everyone who contributed. We really helped out our community. I also want to mention that we had our Hollywood Cares for Haiti 5K last Sunday. And I want to thank everybody who participated, Stephen, and Rebecca, and Rabbi, who ran with a new friend. He actually ran with Pastor Kennedy from our partner First Presbyterian Church of Hollywood. And I want to thank everyone who made donations as well. It gives us the opportunity to continue to support our kids in Haiti, and it really was a great, wonderful morning. The Bema Flowers tonight are sponsored by Sisterhood. Tomorrow morning, there is no Torah study because instead we have Shabbat stock. That's yoga for anybody who'd like to participate at 9:30, and again after the service, so around 11 o'clock. The service will be at about 10, and musical and wonderful with Jewgrass Revival. And you can bring your kids, you can bring your dogs, you can have gourmet coffee and bagels, and a wonderful Shabbat morning. Sunday, JLC is at 9:30. Bet Youth is at 12:30, and the annual Hanukkah JLC Latka sale begins. So if you want to support the kids, if you want to support Miss Barb's religious school, our religious school, then buy latkes. It's an easy way to do it, and they are very good, actually. At 11 a.m. on Sunday, we are also commemorating Veterans Day. We will have our annual service at Temple Bethel Memorial Gardens. The cards are outside. You can have a look at them. It has the address. It has the information that you need. And it's a brief, but it's really a lovely, meaningful service. Wednesday morning, we have something very special. We are meeting at 10:30 at Posnack JCC. Adult Ed and Sisterhood have arranged for us to have a free docent-led tour of the newly installed Holocaust Memorial exhibit featuring Anne Frank's attic room. There is an option to come back to Temple for lunch afterwards. As I said, the tour will be free. Lunch will be $18 per person, and we must have RSVPs by Monday at noon. Wednesday at 6, we also have everything you always wanted to know about Judaism with Cantor Manny, as we do most weeks on Zoom. Thursday morning, we have Minyan with bagels and coffee. 10:30 will be the Temple Bethel Book Club. Next Friday, we have Shabbatini again. It was just a few weeks ago, and here we are. We get to have a few drinks, we get to have a few hors d'oeuvres, visit with each other, and then Shabbat service here again at 7. Next Saturday, again, very special, from 6 until 8 p.m., that's the evening, folks, a special social action Havdalah. We're in the month right now, the Jewish month of Cheshvan. It's the only month in the Jewish calendar with no holidays. And someone had the good idea that when we have this month, they actually call it Bitter Cheshvan, because it does not have holidays, it does not have festivals, but to use it wisely, use it well, and to make it a social action month, a month for Tikkun Olam. So we will be making sandwiches, we will be making soup. The beneficiary will be friends of ours at Jubilee Center, and it will be followed then by the Havdalah service. Feel free to help out by bringing a loaf of bread if you'd like, bringing a jar of peanut butter. Peanut butter is coming back, folks, and jelly. Please be mindful for anyone who may be allergic. We will be having peanut butter for the first time in a long time. We will provide the soup ingredients. Women's Spirituality Group still needs our help in providing toiletries for the kids of JAFCO. The detailed list is in Connections. The donation box is at the front entrance of our temple. Any questions, you can contact Betty Glazer. The details of all of these things are always in Trending, in Connections, in the website, one of the three, two of the three, sometimes all of the three. The digital version of the November, December, January Connections is in Trending now and also on our TBE website. Hamotzi is here. The Oneg's in the chapel. The gift shop is open. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat
and
Shalom.
Thank you all.
All right, Cantor.
Okay. Well, today is Veterans Day, everybody. And I know we have a few vets here. Rudy, our friend Bob is a vet. Anyone else here serving in the military? Oh, there we go. Great. Well,
I feel like whatever we're doing, let's rise. Let's be on the safe side.
I just want to say we had a few great heroes in this temple too that I knew throughout the years. We had Mo Klein. Dodie remembers Mo Klein. Mo Klein was a Air Force pilot, and he flew, I believe it was 53 bombing missions over Nazi Germany. I think he was number 2 in the whole United States military. So Mo Klein was a real hero, and Jerry Efros fought at D-Day, and I know. Okay. Yeah, I know.
And Al.
Martin Lewis was in Vietnam. He was a major in Vietnam. Had 150 men under his command. So we think of all these people on Veterans Day, and I think of a guy that grew up around the block from me. I think I've mentioned him a few times. He got the Congressional Medal of Honor. The only guy from Philadelphia ever to get it. If you go downtown Philadelphia, you'll see a statue of him. And I know him, Mike Cressens, one of 6 brothers. And I knew all of his brothers. So we remember Mike today. So we're going to sing God Bless America today. All right, page 680, everybody. Let's sing it out. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains, white with foam, God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Play ball. Play ball.
Ready?
We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Good Shabbos.
Shabbat Shalom. Okay.